Ah yes, a generic Stellaris ethics tier list. Everything is on SS tier. Video's over. No, don't leave. On a more serious note, whoever designed this game had a mindset of nice guys finish last and took it literally. The more evil you are, the better you'll perform. Playing the bad guy has never been this good before. Let's start with the crowd favorite, Xenophile. Cherish all life and get Xeno compatibility. More friends with more envoys, trade, and become the proverbial good guy of the galaxy. D tier, mostly useless and only good for maybe trade builds or just memeing with an Imperium speedrun, using envoys for stealing favors. Xenophobe, a Warhammer 40k fans wet dream. Treat everyone with extreme prejudice, restrict freedoms, or just straight up purge them. The result of this is somehow more breeding and cheaper star bases. B tier, not the best ethic to use alone, but combined with other ethics can be useful, especially on necrophage to put the lower beings as chattel slaves. Pacifist, be so harmless that people ignore you for being so boring. You get stability, more stability, and even more stability. Oh, and you can't do offensive claims, while fanatic pacifists just graze out the option completely. The only thing preventing this from getting a 0.01% pick rate is the fact that inward perfection is actually useful. E tier, it sabotages you and just straight up terrible. Militarist, the ethic that almost everyone underestimates. Like seriously, come on guys. It allows you to get no retreat and makes your claims cheaper. Even an advantage of 1% more fire rate means the second and third strike will be yours. In other words, the longer the engagement, the better it is. Even more so if you just camp hyperlanes or let something else absorb damage so enemy range and first strike is less of a factor. Not to mention, the military junta government type allows you to reroll for any ship-focused leaders quite easily. Adding to the power of this ethic, S tier allows you to easily dominate the orbital battlefield. Materialist, get more science, academic privilege, less robot upkeep, and faster synth ascension, but pretty much get locked out of psionics, unless you get a psionics expert that is especially effective with technocracy due to it doubling tech weight on the scientist's specialty. A tier, with technocracy allowing you to beeline the tech tree super easily, it's actually kind of insane. Spiritualist, believe in the shroud and it will give you blessings, maybe. You get efficient unity production, higher chance for psionic theory, and will get robot uprisings if you pick synthetics. A tier, the combo of efficient unity generation and the higher likelihood of early psionic ascension makes this ridiculously powerful. But the only thing preventing this from getting the S tier is that getting psionic theory is still not guaranteed. If it's guaranteed, this would actually be one of the best ethics. Well, now that we have teachers of the shroud, I guess it's true. Authoritarian, rule with an iron fist and become the galaxy's cruelest despot. Oppress the weak with your worker bonuses and get extra influence. Also, unlocks the special stratified economy living standard to exploit your workers even more. A tier, while the worker bonus is not that great, the extra influence and stratified economy allows you to do a lot more and make your pops cost less, even if it means they suffer more, unless they're a benevolent dictatorship that is. Egalitarian, be the benevolent ruler and give equality for all, resulting in more motivated specialists and factions producing more unity. However, beware, if you conquer another empire, their pops' ethics are gonna be different, which would put their pops at 0% happiness and kill your stability completely. It might even end up in a revolt. Be aware of this and always, and I mean always, boost your governing factions with the encourage free thought edict so you won't get uprisings everywhere and collapse from the inside. B tier can actually kill you if you conquer someone's planets that have pops with opposing ethics. Not to mention, the likelihood of your pops drifting to other ethics is actually very high because, you know, they have political freedoms. I know, very annoying. Now the weird one, Gestalt Consciousness. Basically, you become a biological or a mechanical hive mind. Either way, you still get less war exhaustion, more encryption, and increased base influence. S tier, because it's the only ethic usable for that type of empire. Want to know why Militarist is on S tier? Then click the video on screen to literally get cheaper ships.